Alright, good Saturday morning to everybody. I made a little community post saying I was going to talk about this subject. Pertains to everything that we're doing, basically. Especially in this little fitness community. I'm not even 100% sure I'm going to be able to get this translated to you right. I'm going to do the best that I can. I want to talk about Bobby Forever. Someone in the community, person who says that they're in fitness. Some of you know them. Some of you have never heard of them. It's just a person, just one person in the world. I speak on Bobby's name today because you know that I love to compete with people. Out of all the people in the community, I'm that guy. I love to compete with anyone, anytime, anywhere. Bobby Forever is a person that I can think of that I would never, ever compete with at all. There's no reason to compete with this individual. Now that has always been going from the moment that I basically, knew Bobby or come across Bobby on YouTube. And it's just the facts. It's just what it is. And that's how it's always been. I'm getting to this point. So, this Canadian Ginger guy is another guy in here. And again, I'm not really trying to bash people on this video, but I just want you to get an understanding of the context I'm trying to speak on. So I would never, ever compete with a Canadian Ginger. I would just, their mindsets, the mindset of a lineage, there's no, I don't care. I would never, I can't explain this to you enough. I would never, they can't walk into a ring with me and compete with me. They're not able to. All right. So now that I got that out the way. All right. I'm watching this Westcoast Wolverine video yesterday, and I've watched him say this over and over. And for some reason, I heard it different yesterday. I heard it different, dude. And it really hit home when I heard it. So he was going on about being natural like he always does. And then he started talking about why he wouldn't compete on stage. And I don't know if it was because he started to talk about Charlie. Now, he didn't say Charlie's name. And if you guys know these individuals in the community, then you know them. If you don't, you don't. I'm still trying to bring the whole topic back to everyone. I got new people following me, good people, lifters. We're talking about steroids over natural. Now, I've had people here around me that take stuff, and again, until the video yesterday that he made, I didn't really process the con game. I don't really care, because these individuals, even here, oh, let's compete, or oh, I'm better than you, and now again, I'm kind of going to go back to also adding in people who brag. But again, it's the whole fold of them. West Coast was talking about paper champions, fucking people going on stage, people doing this. And he's like, why would I compete with them? And I don't know, like, I didn't really, even when he was saying that, I'm so competitive. I'm like, no, I want to compete with that person. No, I want to compete with that person. But I've heard myself kind of contradict myself when I was like, I got this other guy who's just mainly takes drugs, and I'm like, the dude's mindset is so pathetic. I'm like, take your drugs, act like you're gonna beat me, right? Act like it, but you would never be able to beat me in your entire fucking existence on this earth. You're a man-made bitch. And I see that, so I just shrug it off. Right? I just like, I don't have to deal with it because it's fake. Now, hopefully you stay with me on this video, because I want you to understand what I heard, what I actually heard. And it was crazy to me. Like, I started to put each person's name, like I said, what about this guy? Online. What about this guy? Online. What about this person over here? What about this person that I come across? And I just like, so I'll bring up two people, just for the people that, because the same people watch, so I want to bring up two people, because he brought up Charlie. Charlie wouldn't compete. Now again, I said the wrong word. Charlie wouldn't lift anymore if he wasn't on something. Dude, that's the problem, is this is like 90-something% true, and that little 10%'s the con game. They let you believe it. Because, see, a lot of people, they build up, and then they come off the drugs, and they're like sitting there, right? But they don't. That's what I never really paid attention to. They never, ever really come off the drugs. They stay on the drugs. I got people around here that came off of them maybe for a couple years, and they did. They really did stop kind of lifting. And then they went back to the drugs, and they started lifting again. Cephas, if you've heard him talk in any of the videos, he got on drugs, and whatever he's doing, he has an out plan to get out. He won't lift off the drugs. He's just not going to do it. And whatever he lifts off the drugs, be a year or two later after it, even if that day came, then it would be what I hear mostly from Westcoast, when he's like, well, you don't really do it without the... See, that's what I hear. I've always heard that, but I never really processed, like, until yesterday, I didn't process without steroids. Dude, almost everyone will not lift. And when you think about that, I don't know, it just adds a whole nother level of just patheticness. Just like cheating, like fucking cheating. It's like, it's more so the meaning of cheating than anything. It's like, you're such a bitch that you gotta walk into a chess game and be handed 3 extra fucking queens just to stand a fucking chance. Like, that's the way I view, like, it's so many conflicting views here. It's like, I see these people and I see how bitch made they are, and I'm like, even with the drugs, you're sitting in your garage telling people you can beat me when you can't even fucking beat me. I got this other joker talking about he can beat me, and he ain't even beat me. The fucking lies and games that they play. It's a fucking shame. What I want to send home in the video, though, is I don't know how much more of a waste. Like, Bobby comes out and he's just pathetic. Like, he's just fucking pathetic right from the jump. Hey, this is me. I'm a bum. I'm Bobby. Haha, right? But, like, you guys gotta come out and, like, I don't even know, like, try to act like you're not the same person. Like, but you are. You are. You're just lying about it. Like, there's at least Bobby could have some credit in the honesty of being a sloth bum. You guys, like, I don't know, like, how many times I've sat there and watched that man talk about the Anadrol and now all this other stuff he's talking about. He's told people he took Deca and all this stuff, and I'm like, every video is just another thing that he says he took when he says he only takes TRT, but he keeps adding things on. I don't know all the names. I've heard those two names, Deca, well, probably Tremblon, I think I heard that from him. He just keeps making up shit. How much shit are you taking, dude? And I understand Charlie's argument. I'm not I'm not so out there. Like, I still, I have things I can see. If you're old, have a little fun in your life, I mean, I don't know, but then you're going to go into, are you just going to have fun, or are you bragging? Like, see, that's the whole premise of my argument, is the braggers, the ones that come on bragging. Like, are you going to be humble, and go and, I really don't even know, man. I don't know. It's so crazy what it is that they're doing, and then they cheat on so. I'm so fucking tired of the cheating, dude. So much cheating. So shout out to West Coast for sending that message home for so long. It took a long time for me to realize, dude, they're never gonna lift. Like, it's not just that. Like, it always pops in my head. I go, okay, here's Charlie with a 375 area bench press with drugs. Okay, Charlie without drugs, probably 315 pounds. So you don't, like, it just doesn't sink in really. Like, that's what I think. I'm just like, okay, right? Because he's done it for so long, he's going to maintain. I don't know, man. Like, that's just what I think is, so I don't focus on it too much. I'm like, it's what it is, right? I don't know. I'm just thinking as I'm making the video, I'm like, what if, like, lineage at this, I don't know, 275, 300 pound area, what if he started taking it, right? Like, I don't know, man. None of them work. None of them fucking work in life, dude. Like, crazy, dude. Like, I just focus on so much of the other shit that I don't care enough about it. But, dude, to realize that you're, like, you pluck, right? Just pluck that shit away from them, and you would never, ever hear from them. You would never hear from these jokers another day. So, like, that's my thing to West Coast. Like, you would never, dude, there's so much respect there I'm giving to you. I'm just telling you, man. Like, that's one of the few reasons I kept talking to you over all these years, You kept going to work. You kept going to work. There's a, you don't know me and I don't know you, but I'm gonna say there is a hint that you could be natural. There is that. That's on you. But what I would say at the end of that remark, which sums the whole video up, is I believe this about you. I believe, and a couple other people, there's a couple other people, I'm not going to say their name, out of respect, there's a couple other people, I do believe that even if you were taking something, that if you stopped, you would still keep working out. I do believe that. I do believe that. But dude, I can count those people, man, on one hand, dude. I can. That's the video, man. I just want you to understand, dude, the majority, all these fucking paper champions, dude, you ain't got no motherfucking respect. I don't know who, like, you go to a fucking powerlifting meet with a bunch of people. I mean, there could be some real motherfuckers there too, and that's a shame, man. That's a real shame. There really could be some people that really motherfucking, I hate that. I hate that for them. That really fucking care, that really have to work hard. And even if they had to take something, maybe to get 20, 40, 60 more pounds on their, maybe it's their total they're going after. And you scumbuckets just come in and cheat them out. You cheat them out with some nonsense, some extra 1 or 2, 3 extra fucking cycles or something. Just fucking disgusting, dude. And so, I mean, that's just it. Like, you're nothing, dude. You're just nothing. You always been nothing. You never were about anything. You're never going to be about anything. You're just wasting time. Actually, you just, a lot of time's going by and you're just wasting more of it. So keep doing that. Video's done. Hopefully I sent the message home. I'm not even going to tell you natural's the way to go. I'm just telling you, you better get up off your ass and start working harder, because you ain't going to make it in this world.